Okay, so today we have an important topic. At least I feel like, specifically towards men. In about 2 days, I turn 23, and I'm just beginning to realize a lot more. This video is really gonna be about why us as men have to be purposeful. Why we have to be purposeful. Why we have to have a sense of purpose. If we don't allow ourselves to, we won't see things for what it is, right? Let me be the first one to tell you. Stop worrying about women, bro. Stop. Just stop. Stop worrying about women. You ever heard the cliche, the idiom, the phrase, if you will, that the second you stop worrying about things, they begin to actualize for you. When you begin to stop stressing so much over shit, when you stop being pressed over things so much, it start to happen for you. Okay, so think of your brain like a pie chart, like one big pie chart, right? You'd have to imagine that, let's say 100% of the pie chart is blue. It's just regular 100% and it's blue. That will represent a brain that's fully available to be used or fully available to be accessed, right? That blue 100%, that should be red. That should be red. Y'all be red 100% into goddamn woman or sneakers or clothes or shit that you really do not need to be fucking caring about. That shit need to be 100%, I need to get the fuck out of my mother's house. That shit need to be 100%, let me get my fucking life together. That shit need to be 100%, let me improve my financial literacy so I could improve my quality of life for myself and the generations after me. But we never allow ourselves this sense of perspective because we're so fixated on what we believe is important. When you begin to refrain from this way of thinking, what happens is you start to actualize things for what it is because you're allowing yourself the opportunity to do so. We're not even allowing ourselves the opportunity to have a reality that could be different. Have a reality that could be more beneficial. We don't even allow ourselves that opportunity, which really is the grandest aspect of life, which is choice and opportunity and free will. And you strip yourself of that the second that you come to a conclusion that you need to be out here goddamn getting bitches. You need to be out here goddamn doing this and that. No, the fuck you don't. Let me be the one to tell you. So, like I'm saying, what happens now is when you refract from this way of thinking, you give yourself the opportunity to think other ways. So now that you're thinking other ways, or now that you've given yourself the opportunity to think other ways, you can now see, damn, I was 100% in the red. Now I can really see that for what it is. I was 100% doing stupid shit. Now I could come outside of that and see, damn, maybe I need to be more focused on this over here. You know? So what really is happening, that's a life parallel. Like, that's a life parallel to what's happening. But what's really happening on an existential level, on a spiritual level, is that you now just tapped into yourself. You now just connected your mind and your body to your spirit. Because prior to that, you was only operating on two paradigms. You didn't even activate the other one yet. Because you was going with the reality that was given to you and that you subscribed to, without ever questioning that reality and asking yourself if it's the most efficient or the most healthy or the best thing for you to be doing with your time. So now that you give yourself these actualities, you start to realize, damn, I was tripping. When you change that pie that I was talking about, that 100% pie, you go from only thinking and speaking into existence to now your spirit is in tune with the existence that you want to create for yourself, with the reality that you want to create for yourself, all because you gave yourself the opportunity to do so. So let me not lose y'all, because I know y'all probably like, let me not lose you, feel me? Because it's a lot, it gets deep and I don't want to bust your head off the top, right? Just keep these things in mind. I always say, like, just imagine that what I'm saying could be true, hypothetically. Like, think hypothetically. So everything that I'm saying, just hypothetically apply it to yourself and see where that can get you. Now, we realize we gotta start worrying about bitches. We gotta start, and then once that realization comes, we then start to realize, damn, I gotta start worrying about all this other goofy shit that I was doing to goddamn keep up with this shit too. And when you refract from all of these levels of fuckery, you now can realize things for what it is. Now you're manifesting the actual reality that you need to be manifesting, not only through your mind and body, but through your spirit too. Because that's the reality that your spirit wants for you. Your spirit doesn't want this reality for you, but you keep fucking forcing it on your spirit, and that's why you keep feeling goddamn out of whack, out of tune, motherfucker. Because your higher self don't want this for you, so you need to tune in and listen. So now we're here, we're manifesting, we thinking the way that we need to. Boom. What that allows for is intentful purpose. Let me say that again. What that allows for, we done came through all these levels of fuckery, and now you've sort of ascended. And what that allows for is intentful purpose. See, we gotta start being more intentional. Intention. It becomes intentful purpose because your mind and your body is now aligned with your soul. There is notions and understandings and realizations and successes that your higher self needs you to realize. This is when that realization starts happening. Because you've allowed it's like a motherboard. Like, you all ever seen like the circuit board, how they'll show how like shit be connecting in a computer and it'll go from here and over there and it'll finally make its way over here, bro. That's the same shit with you, bro. But you gotta find your way through that and align yourself to where you can finally get over here and make the connection between your mind, body, and soul. Because that's the most important part of life. That's purpose. So now let's really get into purpose. So my spirit intentionally wants me to be my best self. See, it's a different level of gumption. It's a different level of affirmation, of reassurance, of just being down. Like, it's a different level of it when you really tap the fuck into your soul, into your spirit. That's why we look at these great people like they're like aliens or like otherworldly. But they're so tapped into themselves that they exist on a different paradigm than we do. So we looking at them with conclusions that we made in our head that they've erased from their head because they're super tapped into their spirit. We got to get to that level. Everybody should be at that level, especially as men. And I'll stress the importance of this further throughout the video. But what you allow yourself to do is now your spirit, you can fully manifest the reality that you need to, because the reality that you want to manifest in the physical realm is lining up with the reality that your higher self wants for you in the spiritual realm. And then once they coincide, God mode, bro. God mode. No cap. Alright. When you have intent, this is when it becomes powerful. Because, okay, we have all of these realizations, but now with the true intent of not only your mind and your body, but your higher self, your spirit, your soul, now you could really bring shit to fruition. So with intention, you'll see shit start to come to fruition. So now my second point. Realm of objectivity. You worrying why she not texting you back. Motherfucker, cause you stank, nigga. Stinking ass. That's why she ain't fucking hit you back. Cause who the fuck wants a stink nigga? You wanna know why she not texting you back? You wanna know why she not texting you back? Cause her other nigga, right? Look, I'm trying to show y'all. Cause her other nigga just picked her up in the fucking Beamer, the Beamski, coupe, drophead version, and he finna go take her back to his crib and bust that thing up all stupid. Bust her guts up all stupid. That's how you know she ain't take back, cause you seen the bubble come up in the iMessage and then it went away. She had went to, but then homie pulled up. But see, through objectivity, you'll laugh at some shit like that. That's alpha. Charge it to the game. Nigga, you know you need to be better. Niggas be tripping. Niggas be butthurt. Cause she chose the better choice. What the fuck? Bitch, are you stupid? Like, you gotta start to be objective, bro. I ain't tripping. Cause homie in his chapter 5, and I'm in my chapter 1. And I can't be mad that she chose a nigga in his chapter 5. I can't be upset at that. Cause you at home with moms. Cause you chilling up on Mom Dude's couch. Cause your pockets is not right. Cause your mind is not right. Come on. Do you want that? But see, we don't ask ourselves these questions because we don't exist in the realm of objectivity. We want to delude ourselves and exist in la la land. Motherfucker, you need to start getting more objective with yourself. Start really asking yourself shit. Would I want me? And when you ask that, really objectively, don't just say, well, take the good that you possess within. Motherfucker, get comfortable with the bad. Get real comfortable with that motherfucker. Because when you get comfortable, you could conquer it. You start looking at it like, nigga, I'll beat you the fuck up. Fuck you talking about. But we want to be so pussy and scared of our bads. You got to tap into that. That's where your true strength lies. Let's look up the definition of objectivity. What the fuck does it even mean to be objective, right? Objectivity. Definition. Nigga said the quality of being objective. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Here we go. The quality or character of being objective. Lack of favoritism toward one side or another. Freedom from bias. Ooh, that was cold, nigga. Oh my God. Here it motherfucking go. All y'all had to do is give me a little second. All you had to do is give me a little second. And I'm going to get right with you. I got the philosophical definition. See, I said existential. I knew I needed a deeper meaning. I didn't need the Webster's. I needed something deeper than that, right? In philosophy, objectivity is the concept of truth independent from individual subjectivity. Bias caused by one's perception, emotions, or imagination. No. What the fuck I just said? Be objective, y'all niggas be delusional. So now that we know what even the definition is of objectivity, we're going to tap into why it's important and why the fuck you need to practice it. I have a theory where I call it like the high, low theory. And I feel like us as people, like we live in a society that makes us insecure about certain aspects of our natural self, right? So we only tap into or we only highlight or only pay attention to the great aspects of us. Because we all got it. And that's really the polarity of life. That's the balance of life. The same things that ail you, the same things that hold you back, the same things that hurt you and fuck up your mind and slow you down, you have on contrary, you blessed with strength. Or the same shit could be your strength, or you was blessed somewhere else pretty much. So like it balances. So the same shit that ails us is the same shit that's gonna make us great. There's a balance to life. Don't only, you know what I'm saying, focus on the great. Oh, you was born with nice cheekbones. You was you got nice eye. I don't know, like weird shit, corny shit, right? But ask that nigga with the nice eyes if he ever asks himself if he has trauma in his childhood that he needs to really tap into and correct to be a better person for the world and for himself. Ask that motherfucker that. Right? So this ties into what I'm trying to say. We only really care about the great aspects of us because we live in a society that only wants us to highlight the great aspects of us. Bro, fuck the great aspects of you, because if you really think about it. If you LeBron James, do you gotta practice dunking on a nigga, bro? Come on, think about it, bro. Motherfucker, I'm 6'9", 250. You better move the fuck out the way. I don't gotta practice on dunking right over a nigga. Bitch, I was born with that talent to do that. But what I do gotta practice on is that motherfucking three-pointer. Because I'm a bad shooter. I can't shoot for shit. I wasn't born with that talent. I wasn't born like Steph Curry and I just got the touch. But I'll dunk it on a nigga. But why would I practice on dunking on a nigga, wasting valuable hours of crafting myself and perfecting myself, when I could take that same time and apply it over here? This need more fucking attention. So now, when we change things, when we change the context of things and put it into a different perspective, it allows us, or rather it shows us how stupid the shit we be doing over here really is. When you put that same shit I just said in a LeBron James context, it make you think like, damn, I do be dunking on niggas. Like, you could relate that to yourself to where you have one aspect, or a aspect of yourself rather, not just one, but a aspect that you feel like, yeah, what? But there's mad other shit that you can't shoot that 3-pointer and you don't want to practice that 3-pointer. You do not want to practice it, bro. So that's my high, low, low theory, and I feel like it ties in to having or being objective. Objectivity, bro. Start to really be objective with yourself and your reality. Matter of fact, you want to know why she didn't hit you back? Because you worrying why she didn't hit you back. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that gem with you right there, and then we're going to break that down further in the video. You won't sit down with yourself, fully mind, body, and spirit, and tap into the actualities that you need to realize. What time do you have to worry about the things that you really need to worry about if all you're worrying about is the things you don't need to worry about? But you're not even going to realize that you're worried about the things that you don't need to worry about if you never withdraw from that way of thinking to begin with. If that didn't make no sense, if that was... Rewind that motherfucker. Put me on a 0.5 playback speed and let that bitch sink in, bro. If your whole 100% pie chart is 100% of fuckery, then where the fuck you think you're going to go? You better off like... a cool what? Let's say 30% fitness, 30% improving oneself. Like, you feel me? Like, your breakdown gotta be different. Niggas be 100% bullshit. 100% bullshit, bro. Niggas be working McDonald's jobs doing nothing. Let me clarify my statements. There's nothing wrong with no fucking minimum wage job. Hell, I had one. We all goddamn had one. Shit. The point is, remember, intent. Remember, this is going to be a prevalent theme throughout this video. Intent. If I'm an intentional employee at McDonald's, bitch, I might leave McDonald's a millionaire. Bitch, I might leave McDonald's 100,000 there. Very possible. But if I'm working that same job with no intent, with no sense of purpose, with no sense of drive, what's the purpose? What am I doing? We got to start to realize these things and ask ourselves, am I being an ain't shit nigga? Because 9 times out of 10, there's at least some aspect where we could realize that we are. I'm breaking shit down about myself every day. Where am I ain't shit at? Because that's where I need to be at right now. That's where my energy need to be at. Not where I already know I'm good at. Not where people already respect me for. I'm going to make you respect me for the shit you didn't even know you was going to respect me for. Because I'm improving myself. Like I'm saying with intention, to tie that back in, that same guy who had the intention is a millionaire coming out of there. Whereas the guy who didn't, he worried about the fucking J's dropping on Saturday. Or, I do you one better, he worried about having money to pay for her Uber, to slide her over, have her come through and pay for her little Uber Eats when she come, and think that he gonna kill off that. Then he gonna just think she gonna let him slay off that. Nigga, she not gonna let you slay. It's 2020. Like, she not gonna let you slay. Fuck, you a grown ass man. But see, the thing is, don't feel attacked. Like, don't feel, my nigga, it's okay. Bro, it's okay. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Y'all make y'all problems bigger than they actually be. When you finally actually look it in the face and realize what it looked like, you be like, wait, hold up. This is what I was tripping off this whole fucking time? That's like a workout, yo. When you like gotta gear up the energy to do a work, bro, that's probably the hardest part of the workout. It's just gearing up the energy to say, all right, let me get up and goddamn get right. Let me get right. The second that you come to that conclusion and you hit that motherfucking ground, it's game time. It's game time. Ain't nothing left to be said after that. And then I'll do you one better. You gonna come out the workout feeling like you about to take over the world. Feeling like you gonna take over the world. Because the energy gonna be so crazy, your blood gonna be flowing. And that's a microcosm of life. A lot of the times, we just gotta gear up the energy to just look our problem in the face. If the issue right now is me working out, I just gotta muster up the energy to look that motherfucker in the face. The second I do, which equates to me hitting that floor, bitch, it's game time. I'm beating that motherfucking workout up. Use that as a metaphor, a microcosm, as how to operate our lives and how to approach our everyday issues, our personal issues. Bro, that ain't nothing but a push-up, bro. That ain't nothing but in a metaphorical sense. Because all you gotta do is just look the push-up in the face and say, yo, I'm gonna defeat you. I keep spending all my money every check, I'm gonna look my finances in the face and say, I'm going to defeat you. I keep cheating on my goddamn girl. I'm gonna look myself in the face and say, I'm gonna defeat you. You gotta conquer them demons, or you'll never ascend and break through that ceiling to the next version of yourself that's dying to be broken into. Like I'm saying, I'm not really attacking nobody, because the only way I'm able to specifically state these things is because I specifically did them and I specifically lived through it. I was specifically the same dumb nigga that I'm trying to avoid y'all not to be. Or at least if you're there, give you the realization that you need to come out of it and ascend and have a sense of purpose. Don't no female want no man without a sense of purpose. She want that nigga that's the entrepreneur and that got his shit together and got his money together, got his whip together, got his crib together.